Jumping back into the Miller Cotati Speed Shop truck, the bed will be coming off of the back of the truck onto a rolling stand, and one team will continue to work on the bed construction, and then another small team will start tackling the rear suspension from Ride Tech, installing those components along with the air ride system from Ride Tech, and starting to look at some of our fuel delivery from Aeromotive. And sometime in the next couple of days, we're going to see our good friend Jerry Wolf, who is going to start laying out the beautiful patinaed Cotati Speed Shop lettering to the 69 GMC truck.
Today on the Shark Cage, we're actually welding the floor to the frame itself. Here we're actually using two different thickness materials. We've got an 18 gauge floor that we're welding to an 1/8 inch steel frame. Because of that, we actually have to make an adjustment on the welder itself to go somewhere in between there. I currently have it at the 16 gauge setting. I'll spend more time welding on the thicker tube frame member than I will on the floor, and that kind of controls the heat so you don't burn through the thinner stuff. This load is all in compression. At this point in time, we don't need to go through and weld continuously around it. We're just going to weld in stitch welds. So I've gone in a couple spots, and every 6 to 8 inches or so, we're just stitch welding for 1 inch.
Right now we're making the bottom bed support for the cage itself as it spins around. Obviously we just bolted through the bed. The amount of weight that's on that cage is probably going to work its way through the rusted part of the bed. So we're using a 1/4 inch plate as a backing support to disperse the weight over the bed. So before you saw us with the plate that we were using as the backing for the cage for support, we had to put in a little bit of support back here, otherwise the bed would flex up and down. So right now we've got a pretty solid pivot point that allows the cage to back and forth, and that's where we're at with the cage.